What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous draw video, I'm gonna be drawing out Goku with both of my hands. I got inspired to do this one because I was looking through some of my older drawings and I happened to see it been a while since I did anything Dragon Ball related. With that said though, in typical me fashion, I did start with his eyes first. I put a lot of focus into his actual facial features as the reference I was using, he was in one of the Super Saiyan forms. Super Saiyan 3 to be exact. I took this one bit by bit as I was only using my blue pens to start off. I wanted to capture the sharper aspect of his hair as he was transforming. I wanted everything to feel like it was whole and in proportion with this one as it was coming together. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to capture the sharper aspect of his hair, but I also wanted it to seem like it matched his face too. I didn't want his hair to seem like it was too small and you get it mixed up with, say, a character like Gohan or something. I chose to do this one in only blue because I feel like it had been a long time since I did one where it was just one flat color. I feel like people definitely sleep on only using one color for these. I'm real big on the idea of less being more, and I feel like it's a lot you can get out of just individual colors. Once I got done drawing a portion of his hair, I later jumped to drawing out his torso area. I was trying to show variety in the shades of blue as I was experimenting around with how hard I was pressing down as I was drawing with my pens. There were certain points whenever I was changing the direction as I was shading too with the blues, just to make everything not feel like it was so flat. I seen it more as like an illusion basically, to make it seem like he was really off of the page. I shaded a lot lighter for his pants, and I later drew in his other arm too. I jumped to drawing out the back portion of his hair too that was flowing behind him. I later jumped to drawing out his other pant leg too. I was real particular with the way that I shaded in his legs though, as I wanted it to seem like it was different than his shirt. Once I got done drawing out Goku for the most part though, I later went through with my omnilinear designs, and I just filled in the space that was all behind him. I try to go for a sense of flow with these. I like for it to seem like the background is moving all behind him. But because I didn't want it to blend in too much, I chose to use red and black instead of my blues. I didn't want Goku to get lost in my omnilinear lines. So instead of making it seem like he was blending into them or he was phasing into them, I changed up the color usage. I was pressing down pretty hard whenever I was doing the background too. I tried to keep my pressure consistent as I was filling in the background space. I kept it extra spirally and I made the lines extra tight. This has nothing to do with Goku, but I mess with the omnilinear lines sometimes because they remind me of blossom and flowers. Sometimes I like to get lost in the background because I feel like it has a life of its own. Goku is definitely still the focus of this one, but it's like I like to appreciate both equally. I was looking through some of my old posts though, and I feel like it had been a while since I did anything like this, or a full body Dragon Ball character. So I went ahead and did Goku again. At this point, I filled in the last of the empty spaces with the red and black. Here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.